The city square has become a battleground, not for weapons, but for words. On one side, protesters demand change, justice and progress, while on the other, counter-protesters defend tradition, national pride and stability. The divide is not just political, it's personal. Neighbors have become strangers, and friends have turned into enemies. Daniel, a journalist, stands amidst the chaos, live streaming to thousands of viewers. This is what happens when people refuse to listen. He says into his phone, "Our country is tearing apart," because some refuse to accept progress. Meanwhile, across the square, Marcus, a retired war veteran, watches with frustration. He had fought for this country, bled for it. Now voices like Daniel's make him feel like an enemy in his own home. Unable to contain himself, Marcus pushes through the crowd, stopping in front of Daniel. "You think you have all the answers? Don't you?" Marcus's voice is rough with frustration. "You call this chaos progress?" Daniel lowers his phone. "And you think clinging to the past will fix anything?" Their faces are inches apart. The tension is electric. Then a small voice cuts through the noise. "Why can't we just talk?" They turn. A little girl, no older than 10, holds up a sign with those words. Her mother stands behind her, nervously watching. For the first time, Marcus and Daniel really look at each other, not as enemies, but as two men shaped by different experiences. Marcus sighs. "I fought wars, so kids like her wouldn't have to." Daniel exhales. "And I report, so she has a future worth living in." Silence. Then slowly Marcus extends his hand. Daniel hesitates, then shakes it. No speeches, no cameras. Just two men choosing to listen. Moral: division begins when we stop listening. Unity begins when we start understanding.